peace offering.
Okay.
Can you still do? Is that still in effect?
The law of sacrifice is in effect. It's just not with animals. You know what I'm saying? But before I get into that, y'all got any questions?
Yeah. We got one question though. You know when I've been reading First Kings and reading about the history of basically when David died, and Solomon stepped in. Now his brother.
I mean, who brother?
Solomon. Jehoiada. He prematurely tried to take the throne. Because he started celebrating, say he's king, right? This is like when they was on the deathbed.
Right.
So then it seems like David's counsel, like not his prophet, but the prophet, somebody else, seems like he's like some kind of high-ranking soldier or something he carry out. Because he's like a soldier. But it seems like his counsel comes back and tells David what's going on. So then they're like, is this true? Did you let him be king? He's like, no, it's going to let Solomon be king. So that's what he sent Solomon out on the mule, right? So then David kind of had counsel with Solomon, lets him know just different things about around the kingdom on what to worry about, how to deal with other people. And when Jehoiada finds out, he's like, oh shit, he's king. So he goes into hiding. So the mother of Solomon tries to talk on Jehoiada's behalf and tries to marry him. Says if you could do me this favor, I'm paraphrasing, but if you do me this favor and marry a woman to your brother, would you consider doing that instead of killing him or something like that? And it seemed like Solomon was like, man, fuck that. I mean, he says okay to his mom. He's like, no, he gonna go and kill him. So it says that he goes. Here's where my question is. He like goes and
I'll let you know now. It's been a while since I read Kings.
Okay. I'm sorry, I got the character wrong. His name is Adonijah. Feared because of Solomon and arose and went and caught hold on the horns of the altar. What's it mean to catch hold on the horns of the altar? That's my only question.
Catch hold?
Yeah, it says, and he went and caught hold on the horns of the altar. Does that mean he went to hide in the temple?
Not sure. I'm not sure at all what that means.
Okay. That's the third big question.
Oh, yeah. What was you reading that?
This is First Kings 1:50. It's kind of like Solomon put his boys out there.
Yeah, I ain't sure. I ain't read Kings in a minute.
It's real interesting, man. I didn't know that shit went down before. Like right, he came into rulership, Solomon. It was like some, basically they were just trying to snatch the man's throne. And he didn't let that shit ride. He went after them niggas, and then this dude ran. And when he ran, it said he caught hold of the horns of the altar. I don't know what that is.
Caught hold. Yeah, I ain't sure.
Yeah, it's First Kings 1:50.
Yeah, you can ask that Thursday. don't want to tell you nothing wrong.
Like,
Go ahead.
look kind of like he, you know, I don't know for sure, like you said, but it look kind of like he's making an oath. Or something when you read like 51.
Oh, well, he's saying, I was reading that. It's like Solomon was saying, like dude was saying, man, I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna kill me. He said, well, if you ain't got done anything evil, you don't have nothing to worry about. If you've been a righteous man, you don't have to worry about me killing you. But if you haven't, you've been an evil one, you got something to worry about. I think Solomon knew. He knew he did something wrong. Just like when he said, caught hold of the horns of the altar, does that mean you were in the temple of Hid?
It looked like he's swearing on the horns of the altar. That's kind of what it looked like. The reason why I say that because like in 51, it said, for lo, he had caught hold of the horns of the altar, saying, let King Solomon swear unto me today that he would not slay his servant with the sword. Like the altar was holding enough for him to swear, like, man, look, man. Like somebody say, put your hand on the Bible.
Yeah.
Put your hand on the Bible and swear that it didn't happen. You know, so it looked like it's kind of something like that. I'm sure I ain't right on it. You know what I'm saying? But it looked, that's what it looked like.
Yeah. Bring it up Thursday. Anything else?
Please, Slack.
Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 23 and 5.
23 and 5.
Yeah, 23, 5, and 6.
Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 23 and 5. Turn away from me vain hopes and concupiscence,
Mm-hmm.
and thou shalt hold him up that is desirous always to serve thee.
Mm-hmm.
Let not the greediness of the belly nor lust of the flesh take hold of thee, and give not over me thy servant unto an impotent mind.
So he's want to know what that means.
Come.
I asked that Thursday too. I would ask that Thursday if I was you. Get a, you know what I'm saying, more in-depth breakdown, because it seems like you can use that for, you know what I'm saying, your everyday life, you know what I mean? I would go to General Muhammad for that one. I know he gonna read that precept and go in for about 15 minutes just on that 2 precepts. So yeah, that'll be a good question to ask him. Break it down. Anything else?
Yeah, I got a few, but I'm gonna ask like a couple right now. The Acts verse in the beginning of the videos. I mean, you went over it, but I think it was like briefly.
Mm-hmm.
And you remember that church shooting that was in Nashville?
Mm-hmm.
Was that with black people or was that with white people?
That was a Hamite shot up a white church.
So is that like our business?
Nah. Your precept for that is get Job 18 and 11. Nothing in the world is our business in terms of, you know what I'm saying, we should be worried about it. You know what I mean? We should just use everything in the world as like teaching tools to show people that the Bible is real.
Okay, so even though it's a Hamite,
Mm-hmm.
use it to teach.
Yeah, and this is the scripture I'm gonna help you out with. You can use the scripture to teach on.
Job 18:11.
Yeah.
Job 18 and 11. Terror shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet.
It say terror shall make him afraid. And him is the so-called white man. You understand? For 400 years, the white man been living comfortably here in America, thinking that nobody can come up against him. You understand? Nobody gonna attack him. He just been living comfortably and think that, you know, his crimes gonna go unpunished. This scripture right here is saying that terrorists is gonna come from every side, meaning from every race. You understand? From the Africans, from Israelites. When I say Israelites in the world, of course, you understand, from Africans, from other white people, from the Asians, from the Arabs. Everybody is gonna start terrorizing the white man, and it's gonna make him afraid. You understand? That's what happened at that church in Antioch. There was a Hamite shooting up a white church. And if I'm not mistaken, he said it's because they was deceiving him. You understand? Whatever that means, the white man is the devil. So he was being terrorized for being the devil. And that's what all these heathens is gonna end up doing. They're gonna end up seeing that the white man is the devil, and they're gonna start terrorizing him because of that, because he been, you understand, terrorizing everybody else on the earth. Read on.
His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side.
Read from the top again from 11.
Verse 11, terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet.
It shall drive him to his feet, meaning it's going to drive him to war. Them terrorists going to come, and he going to be drove to his feet, meaning he going to have to fight. He ain't going to have no choice but to defend himself. You understand? That's what's going to lead into World War III. Is that all on 11?
Yeah.
All right.
So like,
Go ahead.
so Job 18:11 is a precept for
Terrorism. It's one of your terrorism scriptures. And that's exactly what happened at that Las Vegas shooting. That was the white man, you know what I'm saying, gunning down his own people. You understand? Then you got the church situation in Nashville. There was a Hamite terrorizing white people. You understand? The white man is going to receive terrorism on all sides. You understand? I said the white man is the devil to this sister, and she going to ask me, are all of them devils? You understand? I said, yeah, they all devils. She going to ask me, well, all black people bad? I looked at her and I said, what makes you understand, waste your time to sit there and decipher on which white person is good and which one is bad? Why even waste your time trying to figure that out? You understand? It's because she got a love for white people. You understand? But all black people, I'm trying to decipher which one is good and which one is not. Why? Because I love black people. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the white man's the devil. He gonna get punished for his crimes. You understand? All right. So any other you had anything else?
Yeah, the X. At the beginning of the video.
Mm-hmm.
Like what does that mean?
Okay, go to it.
I don't know the scripture, but
It's Acts 16, 19, 16, 13 through 16. Acts 19, 13 through 16, yeah.
Acts 19, 13 through 16.
Mm-hmm.
Then certain of the vagabond Jews, exorcists, took upon them to call over them which had evil spirits the name of the Lord Jesus, Yahushua, saying, we adjure you by Yahushua whom Paul preacheth. So
these is vagabond Jews. A vagabond Jew, you understand, before the time of Yahushua and the 12, you had Jews that was thriving because they were sellouts to Rome. When Yahushua came and Peter and them came, they started to run them so-called Jews. Well, it was real Jews. They started running them Jews out of business because people stopped listening to, you understand, the sellout so much and started listening to Christ. You understand? People start giving their money over to Peter and them to support the truth because they knew that these was men of the Lord. You understand? That then caused those other religious leaders that was Jews to be vagabond, meaning poor. You understand? And they was exorcists. They were still trying to go out and make a name for themselves off the name of Christ. You understand? Read on.
And there were 7 sons of one Sceva, a Jew and chief of the priests, which did so.
So this Jew, you understand, he was trying to cast out demons, meaning he was out teaching. That's what it's where it say exorcist. That just means he was out teaching. You understand? He was out teaching, trying to get the demons off of people. You know?
And the evil spirit answered and said, Yahushua I know, and Paul I know, but who are ye?
So you understand the man that he trying to get the demon out of, remember, that the vagabond Jew told him, I adjure you to come out in the name of Yahushua who Paul preached. So we specified that this is that Yahushua. Adjure means to force you to come out. I force you to come out in the name of Yahushua, the one who Paul preached. You understand? The brother who had the demon on him said, I know Paul and I know Yahushua, but I don't know you. Read on.
And the man in whom the evil spirit was leaped on them and overcame them and prevailed against them, so that they fled out of that house naked and wounded.
You understand? That shows you that you had to be in that same school. You had to be rolling with Christ. You understand? Even back then, for them demons to even respect you. You understand? Because if they don't respect you, then the Lord ain't with you. You go out on the streets and try to do what Yahushua and them did. You understand? Bad things is gonna happen to you in terms of brothers gonna get beat up. You understand? All kind of stuff.
So this verse use, I guess, like not introducing people, but like telling them what they're in is wrong, I guess.
This is a precept to show that there's only one body. You understand? Like they okay, like now, right? You got us, we claim to believe in Yahushua, and then you got other groups that claim to believe in Yahushua. This scripture right here is telling you that it can only be one. You understand? Because if it could be both groups, then that demon would have respected them and would have came up out of that brother. Because they always preaching Yahushua who Paul preached. But that demon said, look, I know Paul and I know Yahushua, but I don't know you. You don't roll with them. So who is you to try to, you understand, have any authority over me as a demon? You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
So you can actually put this can be a cut on other fake Israelite groups.
That's exactly what it is. Or Christians, you understand? Anybody outside of the UPK acting like they believe in Yahushua or like they priest or men of the Lord. You understand? Like that scripture right here it cuts that whole belief that we can be in separate groups and still serve the same God. Go ahead.
So the demon would be saying, so really the fake Israelite groups would be saying, we adjourn you about Yahushua the UPK priest.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they're doing now. That's what they're doing now, because when they go out, they're using everything that they learned in the UPK. You understand? The Jews is black. Jesus Christ is black. The 12 tribes is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They say that phrase the exact same way we've been saying it since '69. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They say it the exact same way. You understand? That's them saying we telling you this truth by the same thing we learned back in 1969. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the fake Israelite group saying that.
And that's why they be getting knocked out
Yeah.
Fighting and all kinds of
Yeah.
It don't come out of the people.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why a GMS cat got stabbed. One time IUIC was out in Philly and the shooting happened. Them niggas was just ducking. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't have no protocol. We got a protocol if something like that happened. You understand? They ain't have no protocol. It was just, get down. Like they in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Another one, the GMS got knocked out in Seattle. You know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff happened, but you'll never see that happen until UPK. That's why that quote in the beginning of our video say, if you ain't trained, then don't do this at home. Go ahead. Con. All right. Anything else?
Yeah. So is there a precept showing that you can't eat or drink during the atonement?
Yeah. Go to let me see. Let me see. It's in Jonah 3, verse 7.
Say John.
Jonah in the Old Testament. Start at verse 5. This is showing you what to do in a fast. Now, there's in many ways you can fast, but on the Day of Atonement, this is the type of fast you got to do.
Jonah 1?
Jonah 3 and 5. Yeah.
Jonah 3 verse 5. So the people of Nineveh believed Yahweh, Yahweh, and
You want to say when you say God, it's the power.
so the people of Nineveh believed the power and proclaimed a fast and put a sackcloth from the greatest of them even to the least of them.
So from the rich to the poor amongst Israel, we all fasted. They put on sackcloth, meaning they didn't have on, glorious clothes. They put on regular clothes. Read on.
For word came unto the king of Nineveh, and he arose from his throne, and he laid his robe from him and covered him with sackcloth and sat in ashes.
Read on.
And he caused it to be proclaimed and published through Nineveh by the decree of the king and his nobles, saying, let neither man nor beast, herd nor flock taste anything.
Do what? Anything?
Taste anything.
Meaning don't eat anything. Read on.
Let them not feed nor drink water.
You understand? Let them not feed nor drink water. That's what a fast is. You understand? But there's different types of fast. On the Day of Atonement, this is how you fast on that day. You understand? There's certain fasts where you can go without sex for a period of time. The what you call the Nazarites. The Nazarites had different ways, like they wouldn't have a woman for a period of time. They wouldn't drink strong drink for a period of time. You can go without eating meat. You can go without drinking water or just eating. Several ways you can fast, but on the Day of Atonement, it's no food or water on that day. All right, anything else? Go ahead.
Paul was saying that he died when he died day.
Mm-hmm.
What was he saying? I can't remember.
All right. It's in the New Testament.
1 Corinthians
All right, go ahead.
15. 1 Corinthians, verse 15, 31. Let me start at 30.
Go ahead.
And why stand we in jeopardy every hour? I protest by your rejoicing which I have in Yahushua, our Lord. I die daily.
I die daily. Who want to give it a shot? Go ahead.
Like being born again every day, like repent from the sins. Like he
What does that mean?
like you I don't want to ask for forgiveness. It's like a Christian.
Yeah.
No, like he check himself every day. I should say.
Okay.
He died daily. You know what I'm saying? He check himself every day. I guess.
Okay. Go ahead.
I was thinking that it was, you know, I don't know if I'm right. That's why I'm asking the question. I was thinking that he was saying he's sinned daily.
No, it's not what he's saying.
Okay.
Anybody else want to give it a shot?
Right.
Go ahead.
It's almost like he says I die daily. It's almost like you battling, but you kill a little piece of that old man.
That's what it is. You understand? Yeah. Yeah. He changing his life. When you come into the truth, that you doing your 90 days is for you to die daily. That your old self. You understand? Them old, whatever you battling with, whether it's smoking weed or whatever it is you dealing with, that side of you dies daily when you're doing your 90 days. You know what I'm saying? You're doing them 90 days, and then you get your Hebrew name, then you a whole nother man. And when you become that new man, you still putting off the old man. You know what I'm saying? You putting off that man in the world. You understand? Paul was in the world when he was rolling with the Sadducees and Pharisees. Then he started rolling with Christ. Paul had to put away that old him and become a new man. Like the brother said, you understand? He used the term born again. That's what that means. You understand? You actually changing your life. You understand? You being born one way in the world, and then you start to change yourself and come into the truth and start to keep the Most High's laws. You understand? That makes you a new man. And as you keeping them laws, your old self is dying. You understand? That's why family members always tell you, you changing. You understand? You change because they looking for that old you. You understand? They looking for that old you, but that dude dead. You understand? It's a precept in let me see, give me Deuteronomy. I think it's 10. Let me see. That's 13. 13 is 6. 10, 13, and 6. You understand? As you putting away that old man, these are the certain things this is one of the things that's gonna happen to you. Deuteronomy 13 and 6.
Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
And if thy brother, thy son of thy mother, or thy son, or thy daughter, or the wife of thy bosom.
So this goes for any one of your family members, whether you a sister or a brother in the truth. Go ahead.
or thy friend, which is thine own soul, entice thee secretly, saying, let us go and serve other gods.
Let us go and serve other gods. What does that mean?
So,
Go ahead.
to go do after what the other nations do.
Yeah, that's what it means. When they try to get you to come to that Christmas party, or they trying to get you to come celebrate Christmas, come celebrate Thanksgiving, trying to get you to go through the strip club, trying to get you to smoke weed, that's them telling you, let's serve other gods. Even though they ain't saying that, but the actions of them going to the strip clubs and celebrating Thanksgiving and Christmas and all those things, those are forms of worshiping other gods, even though they're not telling you. You understand? If they come enticing you, trying to get you to do those things, read on.
Which thou hast not known, thou nor thy father.
You understand? Our ancestors didn't know nothing about Thanksgiving or Christmas or strip clubs. Read on.
Namely, of the gods of the people which are round about you, nigh unto thee, or far off from thee, from the one end of the earth unto the other end of the earth.
Right. You got some of our people worshiping Buddha in the Buddhism. You understand? That's a god far off. Some of our people in the Hinduism. You understand? You got guys right near you, not unto you. So-called Christianity, Islam. And you got guys that's far, you understand? Far from you. Read on.
Thou shalt not consent unto him, nor hearken unto him.
You don't do what they say, even though these people is your family, your own soul. You understand? These people you grew up with, people that you love dearly. You understand? But you are a new man that's trying to put away that old man. That's why Paul said you die daily. You dying daily is that urge to get you to follow them other guys. You killing that urge to do that, because that urge, what that urge is a demon. You understand? Read on.
Neither shall thine eye pity him, neither shalt thou spare, neither shalt thou conceal him.
Mm-hmm.
But thou shalt surely kill him.
Thou shalt do what?
Thou shalt surely kill him.
Thou shalt do what?
Thou shalt surely kill him.
Now in the Old Testament, you would kill a man for trying to get you to worship another god. You understand? That would be the penalty for doing that. You would kill a man if he tried to get you to worship. But somebody call you, you understand? Hey, you coming to the birthday party? You would kill him. You understand? You would kill him. But now we in the spirit of Christ. You don't kill a brother now. You understand? The precept for this is, and get that precept, Matthew 10. Somebody else get it. You hold where you at. You understand? Matthew 10, and I believe it's 34. You understand? You putting away that old man, you gonna get these tests. You understand? I know some of y'all probably already got them, to where it's that one family member or friend that's always calling you and battling you. And you tell them, come to class. You tell her, come to class. Just come to class. But they don't never come to class, but they steady answer you questions. You understand? That's because that demon see weakness in you.
It's like you said, Matthew 10 and 34.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Matthew 10, verse 34.
Go ahead.
Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
You understand? What we just read ain't peace. You understand? Read on.
I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. You
understand? Just like we read in Deuteronomy, there was people that was close to you, your own soul. You understand? Them people, when they come asking you questions and you telling them to come to class, but they don't come to class, but they steady asking you, that's because that demon see weakness in you. He think he can entice you to get you to worship what they worshiping. You understand? That's why they won't come to class. Because I ain't finna go to them and, you understand, they probably check me. They'll probably give me, an answer that I never would have thought they'd give me. But you, on the other hand, I've been knowing you all my life. You just, old Greg from the hood, you don't know nothing. So let me try to get you out this school and entice you. You understand what you used to be in. Paul said, put away that old man, meaning don't let them do that to you. You understand? That side of you that likes that, he got to die. You got to put him to death. You understand? Read on.
Verse 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
And look, when they tell you, when it's somebody that call you with that garbage, especially if it's some kind of Christian, you understand? Some people, they just got a demon on them. They don't really understand what they're doing. But some of them know. Some of them know what they're doing, especially when they're in another fake, when they're in another Israelite group, in a fake Israelite group, or they deep into the Christian church. Explain to them, look, if we was in the Old Testament, we weren't under Christ, I'd kill you for asking me to come to that birthday party. You understand? But because I'm under Christ now, I ain't gonna do that. You understand? Don't call my phone asking me to go to no birthday party. You understand? Read on.
Verse 39. He that findeth his life shall lose it.
He that do what?
He that findeth his life shall lose it.
He that findeth his life in the truth shall lose his life that he had in the world. You understand? Where it say, if you don't hate your father and mother. It's in that same chapter. It should be around where you read. Jump to that part. Say he that don't hate his mother or father is not worthy of me.
You can just read it. Verse 37.
Let me see, read it.
He that loveth his father, that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
That's the kill part. You understand? Back then, we would kill you for coming for somebody trying to entice you. You understand, to worship another god. But now it's to the point where, look, don't show love to them by doing what they say. Loving the Most High is what? Obeying his commandments. You understand? Showing love to them is, you understand, doing what they want you to do as far as birthdays and Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that old garbage is concerned. You understand? They tell you, you coming to the Thanksgiving party or whatever they're trying to get you to do, you respond with them, you know, we got Passover coming up. You coming to that? They're going to look at you like, what? Nah. You know what I'm saying? But okay, then why you asking me about a birthday? If you ain't trying to come to my Passover, why you think I'm gonna come to your birthday party? That whole struggle right there is they testing you to see who God is strong. You understand? If your God's stronger, if you're gonna go to their Passover, but if you're gonna do what they do, then their God is stronger than yours. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what dying daily means, meaning putting away that old man that you was in the world. All right, so anything else? Go ahead.
So what about shopping on holidays? Is that bad?
Nah, you mean like participating in the sale? Nah, you can buy whatever you want to. You know what I mean? It's just buying something.
I didn't know.
Like right around this time, candy is on sale. Yeah, you want some candy? Go on here, buy you some damn candy. It's on sale. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do it in front of nobody that's like, nah, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that person that's calling you on the phone. I wouldn't do that in front of them. Because they're gonna be like, oh, you buying Halloween candy. You celebrating Halloween. The scriptures say, you understand, stay away from the appearance of evil. For what appears to be evil. For people like them.
They came from Black Friday, you know, Black Friday coming up.
Yeah.
That like one of the days you shouldn't buy on, or it's cool?
I mean, I don't do it because I ain't trying to get up. Yeah, I don't never get up there early in the morning. I be usually going to sleep by the time they eat. But all that Black Friday business is, okay, to be in the spirit of the truth, I wouldn't do it. You understand? Like, cause that ain't nothing but the white man's hustle to get back from the money he lost in a year. And plus them, but I mean, you can do it if you want to. Just like have your spirit. Don't put your spirit in it. Like let it be you buying something on sale. Be knocking niggas over trying to get that TV. If you're gonna buy anything on sale, make sure you buying it for the, you know what I'm saying, for the truth. You understand? Like we need microphones and cameras, and you go Black Friday sale or Cyber Monday, ain't nothing wrong with that. You just bought it on sale. But don't be in the spirit of Black Friday, you knocking over somebody's grandma for a microwave. You know what I'm saying? All right, so anything else? All right, so go to Leviticus 1. Leviticus chapter 1. Go ahead.
Hey, did you see when the guy in Texas gave his church over?
Yeah.
Man, that's
and that's what pastors need to do. You understand? That's what all pastors everywhere in America, if they really love the Lord, you understand, give your church to the real priest. You see what I'm saying? That's what they should do.
Oh.
But yeah, I seen that. Whoever got it, go ahead. Yeah.
Leviticus 1. And the Lord called unto Moses and spake unto him out of the tabernacle of the congregation, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, If any man of you bring an offering unto the Lord, he shall bring you offering of the cattle, even of the herd and of the flock.
Mm-hmm.
If his offering be a burnt sacrifice of the herd, let him offer a male without blemish. He shall offer it of his own voluntary will at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation before the Lord.
So now, why is it a male without blemish? I know you know. Why is it a male without blemish? You know what a blemish is? A blemish is like this can't have no marks or bruises on it, no broken legs. It's got to be a perfect animal that you bring. A male that's perfect, without blemish. Go ahead.
Because it'll be like one of his best ones.
Meaning what? Why has it got to be his best one?
Why it has to be the best one?
Yeah.
Because that's a sacrifice. If you give him like a one that's messed up, that's not really a sacrifice.
There you go. You understand? That one without blemish, that's the one that's gonna hurt him. That's the one that's his money maker. The male without blemish, that's the one that's making all his other cows. That's what's making him his money. It's just like today how you park somewhere, you break, you understand, America's laws, and you park somewhere you ain't supposed to park, they're gonna give you a $50 ticket just for parking somewhere. You understand? That's America's way of, you understand, the sacrificial law. With us, we was a bunch of farmers, and we dealt with agriculture. So the way that the Most High would have us sacrifice is through that bull or cow, whatever the case may be. Read on.
And he shall put his hand upon the head of the burnt offering, and it shall be accepted for him to make atonement for him. And he shall kill the bullock before the Lord, and the priest Aaron's son.
Aaron's sons, who is them? Aaron's sons. Go ahead.
Levites.
That's the Levites. Back then, you had to be a Levite to be a priest. Why don't you have to be a Levite to be a priest now? Go ahead.
Because we all priests, a nation of priests.
Yeah,
So,
that's the precept. Yeah, we all. Give me 1 Peter 2:9, and somebody else give me Exodus 19:6.
Exodus 19:6, and
Yeah, Exodus 19:6, and 1 Peter 2:9. Go ahead.
Exodus 19, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests.
A what?
Of priests.
A kingdom of priests. You understand? A kingdom of priests. Go ahead.
And an holy nation. These are the words which shall speak unto the children of Israel.
You understand? Give me the other one. 1 Peter 2:9.
1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that you shall show forth the praise of him who hath called you out of darkness into the marvelous light.
So the whole nation is the priest now. You understand? If only the Levites could be a priest, what would that mean for Yahawashi? Go ahead. He couldn't be a priest. Yahawashi, the high priest, because he was from the tribe of Judah. Only the Levites could be a priest, and Yahawashi couldn't be one. Go ahead.
I kind of had a question about that, just to get some edification there. Wasn't it also because of Melchizedek?
Mm-hmm.
Because what I think Moses?
No, it was Abraham.
Abraham. Because what he did?
Yeah. Man, that was Yahawashi, Melchizedek. That's what Paul used to cut the priest. When Paul was telling him you ain't got to be a Levite to be a priest, Paul referred to Melchizedek. You understand? Because Abraham gave Melchizedek tithes. And Paul was cutting the priest, saying that y'all ain't the only ones that can receive tithes. It's a new priesthood now. And he cut them by telling them that Abraham, who's y'all father, you understand, y'all wasn't even on earth yet as Levites. He gave tithes to somebody else, Melchizedek. So who are you, that Levite, to tell me that you the only people that can receive tithes? And that's when the priesthood changed. You read about that in Hebrews, the 7th chapter. All right, so read on in Leviticus.
And he shall flay the burnt offering and cut it into his pieces.
He shall flay the burnt offering, meaning skin it. Read on.
And the sons of Aaron, the priest, shall put fire upon the altar and lay the wood in order upon the fire.
Mm-hmm.
And the priest Aaron's sons shall lay the parts, the head, and the fat in order upon the wood that is on the fire, which is upon the altar.
Mm-hmm.
But his inwards and his legs shall he wash in water.
You understand? These are the whole procedures when these is for the priests. All these procedures is for the priests. What did it say? Did it say we had to sprinkle blood?
Yeah.
Read that part.
And he shall kill it, verse 11, and he shall kill it on the side of the altar northward before the Lord. And the priest Aaron's son shall sprinkle his blood round about upon the altar.
So now why you think we got to sprinkle blood around the altar? Remember, it's a law that say we can't drink the blood. Can't drink the blood. So why they sprinkling blood everywhere? It's to prove. Go ahead. You gonna say something?
No.
It's to prove that it was a sacrifice made. That's all. Sprinkle the blood everywhere to show it's been a sacrifice done today. You know what I'm saying? Read on. What verse you at?
Now I'm at 12.
All right, so drop that. So that was a sacrificial law then. You brought a bull, you understand, or whatever you had without blemish, whether it be a bull, ox, whatever. You understand? Give me Jeremiah 31, verse 31.
Jeremiah 31, verse 31. You got it? Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah.
So now, there's also a precept you can use to cut Christians. You understand? The Christians say that the new covenant or the New Testament is for everybody now. That Yahushua went to Israel, Israel rejected him, and now the covenant went to everybody on earth. This scripture cuts that doctrine because it said the new covenant went to Judah and Israel. You understand? The two kingdoms that had one split. You know?
Verse 32. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt.
You understand? This wasn't going to be the same covenant that we had when we left Egypt, you know?
Which my covenant they break.
Because we broke that covenant. Go ahead.
Although I was an husband unto them, saith the Lord. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
After those days, saith the Lord, I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts.
You understand? Back then, when you had committed a sin, you understand? The only thing that would keep people from sinning was when you committed a sin, a priest would kick down your door and kill you in the act. The same way we just read about somebody enticing you. You understand? You put them to death. You commit adultery, you get put to death. You understand? You eat pork, you get put to death. That was what kept Israel from not sinning. That was the old covenant. What's the new covenant? Why don't we need those things today? Y'all don't eat pork now. You understand? Y'all ain't going to strip clubs or committing adultery now. You understand? But you wouldn't have a priest kick down your door if you did. So what's the difference between then and now to where you will keep the law? Go ahead.
We're not making sacrifices.
Nope. Mm-mm. Go ahead.
Christ was sacrificed.
It's right in front of you.
Okay.
Nope.
Can you repeat the question?
Back then, the only thing that made people keep the law was if you didn't keep the law, you would get put to death. Y'all keeping the law now. What makes y'all keep the law now? And ain't nobody gonna put you to death if you don't. Go ahead.
It's in our inward parts.
It's in your inward parts. You understand? Now it's a point where you want to keep the law. Nobody got to make you or threaten you to keep the law. You understand? Because back then they was only keeping the law because I ain't got no choice. I'm gonna die if I don't keep the law. You keeping the law because it's in your inward parts, meaning you want to keep the law. Read on. Go ahead.
So, is that the reason why? I mean, how it worked that it's in our inner parts is because it's so much bad that happened to us that we find just like, man, I'm gonna do whatever it takes.
Yeah, that too. You understand? That play a major role in it. Read on.
And will be their God, and they shall be my people. Verse 34. And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for they shall all know me, for the least of them unto the greatest of them.
You understand? Read that verse again.
And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor.
They shall teach no more every man his neighbor. Read on.
And every man his brother, saying, know the Lord.
So now, fake Israelite groups, you understand, dismiss this whole, what we just read and say this ain't until the kingdom. You understand? They say that the law ain't in your inward parts. That's going to be in the kingdom because we ain't going to have to teach each other no more. The law going to be in your inward parts. What is this actually saying? Is this saying that in the kingdom of heaven ain't going to be no more teaching? What is this saying? I help you out. In this kingdom right here, in the white man's kingdom, did anybody teach you that Jesus was white? Okay, how did they teach you? Who taught you that Jesus was white? Okay, how? Did the white man tell you in church or sit you down in school and teach you Jesus Christ is a white man?
Okay, no, he didn't teach me.
But he did, but you know it. So you was taught it somehow. That's the same way that the law is going to be taught in the kingdom of heaven. No more is going to be taught saying know the Lord. That whole aspect of what we going through now, telling people you are Israelite, you got to keep the laws, know the Lord. That's what we go out in the street for. You're saying to tell our people, know the Most High. You got to repent, keep the laws. You are Israelite, know the Most High. Ain't going to be no more of that, but we will be teaching each other in the kingdom of heaven. The same way the so-called white man in his kingdom, he don't sit you down and teach you about Christmas. That's why when you ask, you understand, your family about Christmas, they don't know what it is. They just know because that's what they've been taught. You know what I'm saying? That's the same way it's going to be in the kingdom of heaven. Give me Romans 2:14.
Romans chapter 2:14. For when the Gentiles have not the law, SHALAM. For when the Gentiles which have not the law do by nature the things contained in the law.
So when the Gentiles, who is the Gentiles? That's talking about us. Israelites who grew up in heathen ways and started to behave like heathens. Read it from the top again.
Chapter 14, verse 14. For when the Gentiles which have not the law.
We don't have the law. We don't have knowledge of the law, nor do we have an authority that makes us keep the law. We don't have like police, I'm saying, running around the neighborhood telling you don't eat pork. You understand? We don't have those type of things, but by nature, we keep the law. You understand? It's something in you. It's really in all black people. Like they know that I'm supposed to be eating this pork. You understand? I ain't supposed to be no homosexual. I ain't supposed to kill this man. I ain't supposed to be stealing. They go ahead.
So is it kind of like the white, you know, this how I be thinking of stuff too. Like the white man, the devil.
Right.
And if he say it's a dog, I say it's a cat.
Damn right.
So would that be kind of like this, what we talking about? As in your inward part, you just already just feel it that if he say it's right, in my end, I just know it's wrong.
Yeah, that's by nature. You keep the law.
Yeah.
You just know like this man ain't right, so I'm gonna rebel against whatever he say. You know what I'm saying? That's because it's in your inward parts, and by nature you keep the law. You know what I'm saying? You know, even though they feeding you ham at church, it's something about that ham that's like, even before you learn about the Bible and you went ahead and ate that ham anyway, like you know this is pork. You know what I'm saying? I ain't supposed to be eating this pork. It's something in you that tell you pork. You don't look at pork like you do chicken. You know that pork is that thing that's gonna give you high blood pressure and it's bad for you. You understand? You just like, all right, whatever, I'm gonna eat it anyway. But something in you, nature told you, I ain't supposed to be eating that pork. Like black people, especially the tribe of Benjamin, they do not play about homosexuals. They will cut you up with a machete in a minute for being a homosexual, they'll stone them niggas will stone you to death, burn you alive. They'll do all kind of crazy stuff to you if you're a homosexual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's because by nature they keep the law. You understand? You know naturally that homosexuality ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That's because now the law is in our inward parts. We don't need no law enforcement telling us, you understand, if you do this wrong, you get stoned to death. You understand? Somebody give me the definition of the word sacrifice.
It's like,
Go ahead. And then somebody else give me Psalms 51 and 17.
okay, it has a couple.
Give me the first one.
The basic one. Sacrifice. And this is the Zondervan's Pictorial Bible Dictionary.
That's well, let me see. It might be what I want. I mean, like, let me see the definition. Now you can read it. Go.
A religious act belonging to worship in which offering is made to God of some material object belonging to the offering. This offering being consumed in ceremony in order to obtain, restore, maintain, or celebrate friendly relations with the deity.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's like a so-called religious sacrifice.
And it has something called Mosaic sacrifices and animal sacrifices.
Okay, yeah, they giving you the biblical standpoint of what a sacrifice is. Give me like the definition of the word sacrifice, like a regular definition. Go ahead.
The act of losing, the act of losing or surrendering something as a personal that are sacrificed, surrender, or lost in order to gain an objective.
What was that first one you was gonna read?
It's got like forfeiture, and sacrifice put together. It says the act of losing or surrendering something as a penalty for a mistake or fault or failure to perform.
Okay. And no more definitions?
The act of killing in order to perpetuate a deity.
What you got? Is there any more definition?
Mine's similar. It's an act of slaughtering an animal or person or surrendering a possession as an offering to God or to a divine or supernatural figure.
Nah, they giving y'all the religious.
I got one more.
Go ahead.
A loss entailed by giving up or selling something at less than its value.
Okay, yeah, it's more on to it. It's more what I'm looking for. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. It says sacrifice, the act of giving up something that you want to keep, especially in order to get or do something else or to help someone. Meaning a sacrifice is you giving up something important to you to gain something else. You understand? That's what a sacrifice is. Back then, you would have to give that male bullock without blemish to gain atonement from the Most High. You understand? Now, sacrifice today ain't got to be that bull, because we ain't farmers no more. You understand? Give me Psalms 51 and start at 15.
Psalms 51 and 15. O Lord, open thou my lips, and my mouth shall shew forth thy praise. For thou desert not sacrifice, else would I give it. Thou delightest not in burnt offering.
Say, for thou desirest not sacrifice. Read it again.
For thou desirest not sacrifice, else would I give it. Thou delightest not in burnt offering.
Meaning the Lord don't want them bulls no more. The Lord really never did want them bulls. You understand? He just did that to hurt you. You understand? Read on. This is what the Lord wants, even today. And this is why the law of sacrifice still remains. Go ahead.
The sacrifices of the power are a broken spirit, a broken and a contrite heart.
Mm-hmm.
O God, thou wilt not despise.
So now what does this mean? First of all, what is a sacrifice? We just read that the sacrifice is you giving up something in order to gain something. So what does this verse mean? Go ahead.
You giving up you giving up you coming with a broken spirit and a contrite heart.
Okay. Give me a little more. You on to it.
So
Go ahead.
best comparison I can think of is almost like what you do when you fast. It's kind of like you give up something that, like in a fast, you give up something that you know your body needs.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost proven that you're serious about whatever you're expecting from God.
Yeah, that's a good one. You understand? That's a good one. When you because when you don't eat that food, your spirit is broke. You be hungry as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And shit'll break you. Be thirsty. You know what I'm saying? Another example is you might come into the truth. You understand? Married to a spouse, whether you a man or a woman, and you come into the truth and you start to keep the laws, and they don't like that no more. Whether you got a man or a woman, a brother, sister, whatever, they don't like you no more. But you still keep the laws anyway. You still start to change anyway. That feeling of that rejection from that family member is a broken heart. And that's what the Lord wants you to feel. That's the sacrifice that he wants you to make. You understand? He don't want no bullocks or no, you understand, rams or nothing like that. He wants you to feel broken for him. You understand? Go ahead.
So like, would it also be like, say for instance, I used to sell dope.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, I just feel so bad about selling dope, man. I could just destroy God's people, man. And I just want to get at them, you know, and I'm gonna take some dope, man. This is what I need to do. I want to get at them. I'll put you
on another level. You making all that money from selling dope, and then you come into the truth and stop cold turkey, and now you broke. That feeling is what the Lord wants. That feeling of, damn, I can get some money. All I gotta do is sell dope, but you don't, because you serving the Lord. That feeling is what the Lord wants. You know what I'm saying? That broken feeling. You understand? It's like, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Samaki, is that because it's so much harder to do?
Yeah.
Just go slaughter one of your best bulls or whatnot.
Exactly. Israel, the type of people, we so rebellious. We the type of people be like, what we do when we get out of jail? I just did a 10-year bid, nigga. What's up?
Right.
We start bragging about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? A slave, a Judite slave, you beat him, you give him 40 lashes. The other one you don't do nothing to. The one you beat come out, he like, man, I just took 40 lashes. The other one that you didn't beat, he like, man, master, he ain't gonna never touch me. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Man, did the Israelites find a glitch?
What do you mean?
I always thought this. Like, they found a way to manipulate the law. So then Yahweh was like, okay, I got y'all on stiff-necked asses. So now, from now on, it's different. It's to where the sacrifice is so hard that it's like there's no way around it. Like, you can't do nothing slick.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because right now it's like, you know what I'm saying? Right now it's, you can't get out of that feeling. You got to go through that feeling.
Right.
A bull, you can just, okay, I'm going to sacrifice this bull. I got 10 more bulls. What up?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This feeling, you're going to have to go through for however long it lasts. That's what the Lord wants, because you learn from them type of feelings. You understand? When you sit up there, especially them sisters that be stripping, and they trying to come from that strip club from all that money, strippers make bank. You understand? They get all that money in that one night, and then here you come trying to save the hoe, and she like, what you gonna pay my bills? You understand? I make this such and such and such. What you gonna do this? You gonna do that? I make more money. I don't need you. I can go strip. For her to be like, man, fuck that strip pole. I'm gonna go with this righteous brother and go through that feeling. That's a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Lord wants you to feel. You understand? So the Lord sacrifice, it didn't go nowhere. It just got harder. So any fake Israelite tell you the Lord's sacrifice is done, we ain't got to do the Lord's sacrifice. That's because they not doing the Lord's sacrifice. They not feeling them type of feelings.
Look,
Go ahead.
where they getting it? I don't see where they getting the heaven thing from. Like, you gonna get that in the kingdom. I mean, you gonna do that in the kingdom. Where they get that from?
What do you mean?
Didn't you say earlier they getting this from? It might have been something else, but I thought earlier we read something where they was getting it like you supposed to do it in the kingdom.
You talking about Jeremiah 31. That ain't talking about what I just said.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
Oh.
They use that scripture to say, because like fringes for they so big on fringes, right? Other groups big on fringes. We might respond with the Most High wrote the law in our inward parts. We don't need fringes to tell us to keep the law. It's just a cultural thing now, and they'll say no, that's in the kingdom. That's when you understand. That's when the Most High gonna write the law in your inward part in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't talking about, you understand, in the kingdom. That's talking about right now. Everything that we can get in the kingdom, we can get right now. Precept. Go ahead.
The kingdom is within you.
The kingdom of heaven is within you. You understand? You ain't got to wait for nothing. You can have the kingdom right now. You ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? Everything that we got right now, as far as being an Israelite, being in the truth, we took it. You understand? We ain't wait for no kingdom. We took our language back. We took our war scars and all the Israelite attire. You understand? We took all of that. Took our identity back. Imagine if we waited for Yahushua to come back to, be an Israelite. We'll be waiting forever. The same thing Christians doing. You understand? The Lord wants you to take it. You understand? That's why when brothers be like, you can only have multiple wives, that's for the kingdom. That's for the kingdom. You might as well wait on everything for the kingdom then.
Right.
You understand? You can't, we ain't gonna have no pure language just for the kingdom. We can't learn Hebrew now, that's for the kingdom. Nah, man, you can't be no slave. You understand? You can get everything you want right now in this captivity. You understand? That's why when you go to cookouts and Passovers and you feel like you in the kingdom for them, 2-3 hours. Y'all gonna see this weekend. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you in the kingdom for them 2-3 hours. That's because the kingdom of heaven is within us. You know what I'm saying? All right, so y'all got any questions?
So I got one.
Go ahead.
When I'm paraphrasing. When they say, when the Bible says something about whatever you bind in heaven is bound on earth, is that referring to something similar to what we talked about?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
You know where that scripture at?
No, I've always heard it, but it's so Christianity, man. Like
You bind in heaven, you bind in earth.
It almost made it sound like whatever you ask, I don't know, because it's so Christian, I don't want to go there. Right? You know what I mean? I don't even want to say it. It feels weird coming out of my mouth.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I really, like when y'all was saying, like when he came up with that precept, I was like, you know, kingdoms in you. I was like, okay, when the Bible talks about what be bound in heaven, it be bound on earth.
Mm-hmm. That's a precept for it.
So that meaning of that verse is the same?
Yeah, it's both the same.
Okay.
I forget, like, I think I have to see the scripture to explain it to you.
All right.
You got it?
Matthew 18:18.
Okay, read.
No, I just want to get Matthew 18:18.
So actually, it's two of them. They got it twice. It's 1 and 16 too. When we go up
Yeah, read 18 to 18.
18 to 18. Matthew 18, verse 18. Verily I say unto you, whatsoever ye bind on earth shall be bound in heaven,
Mm-hmm.
and whatever ye shall loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven.
You understand? That's the exact precept for the kingdom of heaven is within you. The rules that we set up on here, for example, that 1 year rule, that's righteous. That's bound on earth. It's also bound in heaven. You understand? Anything that we do righteously, which everything we do is righteously. You understand? It's because it's bound in heaven. We do it both on earth. Another precept, the Lord's Prayer. I forgot. I go. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done as it is in heaven on earth. You understand? That's what this precept's saying. Whatever's being done in heaven, you understand, is gonna be done on earth. And whatever righteous moves we making on earth, the Most High confirmed. Go ahead.
So what he's saying is you're gonna be doing the same thing on earth as you're gonna be doing in heaven.
Yeah. As they doing in heaven. Yeah, it's the same thing.
If I ain't eating pork right now, I ain't gonna be eating pork
In the kingdom. Exactly. You understand? You weren't eating pork in your past life. You was in the truth in your past life. You gonna be in the truth today. You know what I'm saying? Cause you went here because you was doing the same thing in your past life. That's why your spirit heard it. That's why Yahweh say, my sheep hear my voice. Because you always heard
Why it takes so damn long?
it.
He was caught up. Boy.
Yeah.
You know, I was.
just in time.
Right on time.
So y'all got anything else?
Is there a precept about the pork? Like, you say I can't even touch it?
Mm-hmm. Let me find it for you.
A lot of people, like cooks and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
they touch it all day probably.
Yeah, I work around pork. I wear gloves though.
Oh, you gotta wear gloves.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I wear gloves.
I really gotta do that.
Like you really know she can't touch it?
Yeah, she's very serious about it. Like she don't even like a lot of times what I don't tell you is the same, like when they be cutting up, you know, she works like in hotels, they cut big amounts of meat. So like
Ain't no sweat.
if they cutting up chicken, they'll take the same knife, cut up pork, take the same knife, cut up steak. So what she does is whenever one thing is being cut, like she's cutting pork, she cleans it. Which makes her clean for chicken and clean for, you know, it makes her even more organized and more clean.
Yeah, that's why, like, you go to Subway or something where you can make sure what they doing, where you can see them making your stuff, make sure they change them gloves. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll sit up there and touch all the ham and, you know what I'm saying, all that old garbage. Then come with you with them same gloves, touch all your food.
Then they be born, they already know they're not supposed to be eating pork.
Yeah.
They don't care about us.
That's why I respect the old dude that run the pizza factory. He won't even sell pork. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It got pizza, ain't no pork on it. Got pepperoni and all of those. You know what I'm saying?
Like it. I took my man out there.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
What
That's
kind
what
of time is it?
it's
Talking
on.
about you too.
It's on. It's
Yeah,
in
he was talking about you, though.
It's in Donaldson.
Take it.
It's a lot.
Go ahead.
Can I get some Terra precepts?
Terrorist precept. Job 18:11.
Oh, what?
Man, I had them. Hold on.
Put my stuff on.
Hold on. I might not have none in my precept book. In this one at least. Yeah, you caught me at the wrong time. I know Job 18:11 for one. What else? Rumors of wars in Matthew 24. What else? Terrorism. That's all I can think of now. I bring some Saturday though.
It's like, good.
Yeah.
It's on the road, you know.
Now I'll text it to you. If I don't do it tonight, just hit me up. Remind me. Go to Leviticus 11 though. That's where the swine at. 11 and 7.
Leviticus 11, verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
And the swine, though he divided the hoof and be cloven-footed.
Meaning he got that little chop in his foot. You know what I'm saying? Even though he got that, read on.
Yeah, he cheweth not the cud.
You understand? He don't digest his food like a cow would. You know what I'm saying? A cow got like so many stomachs. It got more than one stomach. So with anything, he either digests the stomach, you know what I mean? But it could, you know what I'm saying? It may not, some animals may not have them old 2-3 stomachs. Just eat whatever the Lord say eat and don't eat whatever, you know what I mean? You got to go into the science. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
He is unclean to you. Or their flesh shall ye not eat.
Mm-hmm. Of their flesh you shall not eat.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat.
Mm-hmm.
And their carcass shall ye not touch.
Mm-hmm.
They are unclean to you.
You understand? They unclean to you. You can't eat them or touch them. They're dead carcass. So if you see like some raw pig, or you see like, even if it's cooked, you can't touch it. You know what I'm saying? Or you'll be unclean. I think it's like, what, 7 days you'll be unclean?
I thought until the heat.
That's for sex, I know. For sex you'll be unclean, but certain things it's a different amount of time. I think it's like 7 days you'll be unclean if you touch pork. So yeah, like let's say you get like a pizza or something. Somebody order a pizza and they got pepperonis on it. You take them off. It won't be unlawful to eat that, but you will be unclean. Or if you got like let's say, you understand, you got a plate and they put pork on your plate. If you eat the other foods, it's lawful to eat, but you will be unclean. As long as you don't eat the pork, you good. But if you touch it in any kind of way, you unclean.
But if you eat the food that's on a plate with the pork, you'll be unclean.
Yeah, as long as you don't eat the pork, like if that food on your plate touched the pork and you ate that food, it's not unlawful, but you'll be unclean.
So it's better just to fix another plate.
Yeah, it's better just fix another plate.
So like pepperoni pizza, you trying to take it off, they don't work.
Yeah, I mean, you can eat it for survival's sake if it came down to it, but just find another piece. Just find something else to eat. If you know what I mean, because you'll be unclean. You won't be able to do nothing. You won't be able to do none of the priestly jobs. Can't come to class. You have to listen over the phone or something, or watch online. You know what I'm saying? You can't come to class. You can't come to no cookouts. You can't do none of that if you unclean during that time. Like even with like a woman, if she pregnant, when she have a baby, she unclean for like what? I think it's 8 days. I think it might be longer than that. I think it's like some months now that I think about it.
I didn't know that. She's unclean with you.
I thought it was like about 30 days.
Yeah, it's like 30 days. She had like a baby. If it's a boy or a girl baby, it's longer. She unclean for longer.
That's a Leviticus.
Yeah.
It's after she has a child.
Yeah, if she give birth to that child, she unclean for like a month.
Why? Because of blood.
Yeah.
So if a woman unclean during her period,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
She unclean for
I guess they-
it's like 7 or 8 days. Like, okay, let's say she stopped bleeding during them 7 days. Is she still unclean or not? Like let's say she started a period, she got 7 more days to be unclean. But she stopped bleeding on the 4th day. Can you have sex with her? Well, not. Yeah, can you have sex with her? Is she clean? Nah, you gotta wait all them 7 days, even though she stopped bleeding.
SHALAM.
Go ahead.
If I may, I think also, man, wherever she sits,
Yeah.
you're not even supposed to sit there.
Yeah, it's like like that's like
I heard War talk about that.
Yeah.
If she lays down,
Yeah.
lay right there. Is
that
that in the Bible?
yeah, it's in the scriptures. Like it don't mean everything she touched though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It mean like everything where she put her tail at, because where the blood coming in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's unclean where she put her tail at.
so you put her on the couch.
Like you can put a sheet on the couch. You know what I'm saying? You can put like, you know what I'm saying, a sheet on the couch and let her sit there. And then if you want to, you know, whatever.
So she got to take his sheet.
That's her sheet. You know what I'm saying?
It's your seat. Charlie Brown.
That's her sheet. You know what I'm saying? But like in the scriptures, we had in the scriptures, they had their own place to go. Like they would just leave the house for them 7 days, and they had their own little other house to go to. You know what I'm saying? Where they can go out and chill. You know what I mean? Because it'd be like emotionally crazy too when they on their period.
I mean, this is not a Bible question. Is that true? Like, I be thinking like they using that for like excuses. Like how they be all mad.
Nah, they be going through it.
That's real life.
Nah, they be going through it. When ain't no excuse. They be going through it because they got like cramps. They got cramps, and that they say it feel like somebody stabbing them in the stomach and just twisting it.
But still, you still got your mind.
Okay, imagine if somebody was stabbing you in your stomach, and somebody twisting, you ain't gonna be like the best person in the world either. You're gonna be pissed off. You're gonna be like, get the fuck away. Go ahead.
I had a mama, a rib, and a daughter. Those are 3 different. No, I'm just saying, there were 3 different generations. They act all the same when they happen. They so uncomfortable.
I ain't no excuse. They really be feeling that, man.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
And that's probably another reason why Solomon knew women so good. He had 700 of them that had to do that.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey, it didn't matter what he was doing.
I think he's.
So that's why I had so many.
I think it was.
Get out. Next.
Okay, House of Azariah said 40 days for the boys and 80 days for the girls. That sound about right.
80.
The one like when they have a baby, you have a baby boy, you unclean, that sister unclean for 40 days. She have a girl, it's 80 days.
She got to be away.
Yeah, from like holy convocations.
She can watch those lines.
Yeah, she can stay at the crib, you know what I mean? She good, but as far as like when you unclean, all that means is you can't come to Passovers, cookouts, classes. You have to do everything from a distance when you unclean.
We talking about when she on the floor?
A flower too, yeah. But this 40 or 80 days, that's for when she have a baby.
That's the baby. Okay,
Yeah.
so like if she has a baby, you the husband. You gotta be away from her too.
Okay, it's a certain way you can still be in the house with her and still remain clean. I ain't got no ribs, so I won't be worried about it. I won't be worried. I ain't the best person to ask. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't be worried about stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? But it's certain. Well, brothers be doing it though. It's a certain way you can stay clean. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got anything else?
Wow.
All right, with that, pass the class over to priest officer in the shop.
Yeah, the I.S.U.P.K started out at 1 West on the 25th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. The new brother and sister comes to the school. They are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves in the world. They need transportation. The teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10, means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'asra. 10% of each penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for the priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like, upcoming holy convocations would be.
It ain't no holy convocation, but of course, the Atlanta cookout this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should try to make it out to that. Go ahead.
And if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, scarf.
All right, with that, we're gonna do a Lord's Prayer module. Face the east.
What you got?
Yeah. All right. Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw.
Abanaw.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Ayah. Shamka. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakvaka.
Taba'ah.
Ratazaka. Ayah. I.S.U.P.K. Ba'aratazak. Kawah. Ayah. Bashamayim. Nathan. Lanaw. Lakam. Kam. Yawam. Wasalak Lanaw. Kabawaf Lanaw. Kasalak Lanaw. Kawawaf Yanawa. Wala'ah. Tabaya Anawa. Banasa Yawan. Abab. Hawashah Nawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahatha Ra. La'aiwa Lam Yum. Aman. In the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. But thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. I will give one courtesy salute. Imagine Shabbat. Barak. Yahweh Ba'asim Yahshua Barakatah. Yajumatah. Pass this mix.
Fast in like 2 weeks.
Man, I seen